What up, folks, ladies and gentlemen? I am here to talk to you guys about the IWC and all the bullshit that's been going on of late. Hope everyone is good. This is kind of a late stream for me. Yeah, 4 o'clock is late on a Saturday for sure. But I'm here to talk about the IWC and all their bullshit. So today in this video, in this stream, I tend to what do I say? Oh yeah, that's right, expose the IWC. And today we're going to be talking about Io Sky taking a pin from Michin and the reaction from the masses. And we're going to be talking about the notion that Cody Rhodes is not going to pin Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. We're talking about Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné's contract situation and how she wanted more than Charlotte, according to reports, and the reaction from the IWC, and some more stuff like, let's see, what else we got here? And some other bullshit that going on online. We'll talk about that too. But I hope everyone is good and well, and we'll start here in a second. Let's see. I see Trident Expressways here. David, what's up? How you doing? Oh, this should be fun. This is gonna be fun. We'll see how fun it is, especially on Saturday stream. It's a little different, but I'm ready to go. Now, let me send out a tweet real quick, and say that I'm live now, and then we'll start here in a second. Got to get pumped up. Here we go. Where is that tweet? Okay, here we go. Live. Oh shit. Live now. He's live. Live now. Live now. All right. So, last night on an episode of SmackDown, which was pre-taped, Michin, aka Mia Yim, got the big pin over Io Sky, and of course, everyone was happy and thrilled for Michin, right? No, we know better. Unfortunately, some segments of the IWC were confused, and they were upset that good old Io Sky took an L. And not only did she take an L, which means Damage Control took an L, she got pinned, and people just didn't understand. I mean, some of these prominent IWC accounts were kind of confused. They just didn't understand how this could happen to good old Io, you know? Let's see. They said things like, here we go. Here it is. Io taking a pin ain't right. Just ain't right. How could this happen? They also said stuff like, here's another one. Said things like, oh wait, let me not get copyrighted for this. As you can see, Michin put Io Sky through a table, and you had people say things like, couldn't you have gotten Io versus Michin any other way? Couldn't you have had Michin pin Kyrie? Maybe she could have pinned Asuka and call out the champion that way, but no, they had to do this. This is so stupid. No, that's not stupid. Tweets like this is what's stupid. That's what's actually stupid. Okay, let's just break this down here for a second, okay? In fact, let's see here. Here's the pin by Michin. 1, 2, 3, she wins. And Dakota Kai cannot believe her luck. She just can't believe it, okay? Here's the thing. These Holiday Havoc matches have no stakes. I'm saying it again for the people in the back, for people who just turned up the volume just now on their streams. These Holiday Havoc matches have no stakes. These War Game matches, to a certain extent, have no stakes, okay? Doesn't matter who wins or loses. Nothing is gained or lost. It doesn't matter, okay? Nothing. If Michin pins Io Sky, what does that do? That propels her to a title shot. That's the story they're telling. They wanted to have Michin face Io Sky, at New Year's Revolution. So they said, okay, in order to get there, we'll have her pin Io, and that'll facilitate the match. Because the idea is, if you pin the champion, you get a title shot. That's what they're trying to establish. Mia Yim pinning Io Sky did that. Mia Yim pinning Kairi does nothing. Mia Yim pinning Asuka does nothing, considering they're in a tag team division, and they pinned him. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Michin and Selena Vega lost to the Kabuki Warriors. It does nothing. What they did is they gave the match meaning. They gave it a purpose. They gave it some weight. They made it mean something. Because honestly, like I said, these matches have no stakes. So if Mia Yim pins Io, now it means something. Oh my God, there was actually a result of that match that mattered. Mia Yim pinned her. Great. There's a reason why this match existed beyond having wacky fun. You can't get there by Mia Yim pinning Kairi. Bianca did that a couple weeks ago. Why didn't that give her a title shot, right? That doesn't mean anything. Mia Yim pinning Io Sky meant something. It created a moment. It made the match actually matter. I don't know why that's so hard to understand. Like they're upset that Io, the champion, is getting pinned, right? That's what's happening here. They're mad that she's getting pinned. Okay. Let's look at Io Sky's championship reign for a second. Why are you surprised that she's getting pinned? She's not a dominant champion. This isn't Gunther, however you want to say it. Let's do a quick history lesson, shall we? How did Io Sky get the championship in the first place? Oh yeah, that's right. She cashed in on an injured Bianca Belair, right? How did Mia Yim? Oh, not Mia Yim. How did Io? Then what happened? Then Io, she faced Selena Vega. She beat Selena Vega clean. Great, awesome. Then she went on to face Asuka. Asuka had her beat. Asuka was in a winning position, and what happened? Bayley stepped in and interfered in the match. Moving on, she then faced Charlotte. Charlotte speared the hell out of her. She speared her into oblivion. 1, 2, what happened? Bayley took her leg and put it on the ropes. Asuka had her beat, and Charlotte Flair had her beat. If it wasn't for Bayley, Charlotte Flair would be champion. If it wasn't for Bayley, Asuka would probably be champion. Moving on, Crown Jewel. What happened? Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Bianca Belair had Io Sky beat. She pinned her. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, the ref wasn't counting because Bayley was distracting the ref. See a pattern here? Then Kairi came in and then interfered, and then Io hit the moonsault. Io should have lost 3 straight championship matches. You see, she's not built strong. She's not built as a strong champion. They have to cheat to win. She needs interference to win. That is the reality. Sorry you don't like that. I'm sorry that upsets you, but you can't go back and change that. That is the case. So why are you upset or confused or taken aback by Io being pinned in a 4-way match, a 4-on-4 match, when Damage Control are at their best when they have the numbers advantage? They are a heel faction. They have to cheat to win. When the numbers are even, they lose. That's why they have the numbers advantage. That's why the numbers game is important for this particular heel faction. When it's equal 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, they lose. War Games, Halloween Havoc is consistent storytelling. Why are you confused and taken aback by Io Sky losing? What? It's just so stupid. No, it's common sense, it's straightforward, and it's consistent storytelling. That's what's happening here. And the fact that so many people can't grasp that, they can't put their mind around that, is so annoying because it's right there for you to understand. Now, I saw one person say that it'd be one thing if they was consistent with the commentary. They don't like how the commentary keeps calling them this dominant faction. Well, in the WWE or professional wrestling, you're going to hype up the group, going to hype up the faction however you can, okay? It doesn't matter what they say. the commentary and the storytellers are going to say, yes, this is a top faction, this is a dominant faction. They do the same thing with Rhea. Rhea is the dominant champion. They do it with Io Sky. Io is a dominant champion. They say things like that to hype up the story, to hype up the competitors in the ring, right? But ultimately, that doesn't matter. The story is telling you what's happening. The story is telling you clearly that Io Sky is not a strong champion. She needs interference to retain. So why are you surprised in a 4-on-4 match when there's even Stevens in a time where Kyrie and Asuka are taken out by the Unholy Union? Why are you surprised that Io Sky is getting pinned? There's nothing to be shocked or surprised about. Okay? It's straightforward. It's straightforward. Triple H is trying to make Damage Control look weak. Well, they're a heel faction, and that's just the case. They're weak in terms of they lose to the baby faces when it's stacked fairly. When it's even people on the team, they tend to lose. When it's one-on-one, they tend to lose. They're a heel faction that cheats. Not so much different than Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, how many times now in a row has he needed interference? He should have lost to Cody Rhodes. He should have lost to KO. But every time someone comes up and interferes, it's the same situation. What's good for Roman Reigns is good for Io Sky. But the problem is, people just can't wrap their head. Now, she's not as strong as Roman Reigns. Like, Roman Reigns will usually kick out of everything. But Io Sky does not. Accept the story and move on. Stop. No definition of insanity is expecting a different result, over and over and over. They're telling you that Io Sky is not strong, but you're upset every time she gets pinned or she looks weak. That's the story. If you want her to be strong, wait until the babyface turn when she goes on her babyface run, and then maybe she'll be a strong champion, but she's not right now. Stop bitching and complaining about Io Sky's booking when it's been consistent the entire time. There. Okay. Got that off my chest. Let's look at the chat over here. Io freaking Shirai is in front of 2 million people every week, holds a world title, main event shows, and has beat 3 of the top women in the company. You can't spin that in a negative way. Thank you. They'll try, though. They'll try. They'll say, oh, she's not booked strong. They're cheating her wrong. This woman Io Sky has had a longer championship reign for the first run than Bianca, Rhea, Liv Morgan, I think Becky. In terms of first title runs, Sasha, she's had a longer title reign the first go round than Bianca and Rhea. So what are you bitching about? They should be happy as long. They should be happy the reign has gone as long as it has. Because I did not think it would go this long. Io Sky is getting herself a long reign, longer than Bianca, longer than Rhea's first reign. Be happy and accept it. You're complaining about her being pinned. Be happy for what you got, okay? Please. Asuka and Kyrie are in the tag team division now, so Io is not a good champion. Asuka should be the champion right now. I disagree with that. I don't have a problem with Io Sky's championship reign to a certain extent. I think the booking has not been great, but it's consistent in how she's portrayed and how she's booked in terms of power scaling. Like there's a thing called power scaling. I explained this in one of my videos before. It's the art of comparing fictional characters to other characters, engaging their strength and their power, right? Io Sky cannot beat Bianca one-on-one. She can't. That's established right now. It's established that's the case. She needs interference. Same thing with Charlotte, but it's not so clear cut because they only faced each other one time, one-on-one, I think. She did beat her in a triple threat match. I think there was interference there. I don't remember that match that much. I think it was Fastlane. I don't remember that match too much. She needed interference to beat Asuka, but for sure, it's established that Io Sky cannot beat Bianca one-on-one. She can't. That's fine. Bianca is the most protected woman in the entire damn division. She's never been pinned beyond Becky, okay? That's fine. People just want something to complain about. Exactly. And we'll move on to the next thing people are complaining about, which is what was it? Let's talk about, I think I'm done with the EO thing for now. In the damage control thing, I think I explained it. Damage control loses because they're a heel faction that uses the numbers game. When it's equal, 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 4-on-4, they tend to lose because they don't have the numbers advantage anymore. That's fine. Oh yeah, let's talk about I think, let's see here. Let me make sure this is the right tweet. Here we go. Let's go. All right, this was an interesting one. Another damage control related tweet, right? I love that Albus, you meant to say Alba. I love that Alba and Isla are back on the TV, but attacking damage control was definitely a choice, implying that it was a weird thing to do. Let's see, what could creative been wondering? What was going on through Triple H's mind? Let's see, what was he thinking? Triple H, what's going on? Oh wait, the Kabuki Warriors are a tag team that want the tag titles, and the Unholy Union are a tag team that want the tag titles, so they attacked the other tag team. Wait. What is going on there? That is shocking creative. Someone should be fired. Triple H should be fired immediately for booking a tag team to go after another tag team. What is he thinking? What is going on? Oh my God, I just don't get it. Like, what's happening here? Is what is going on? How many? Wait. Let me see something quick. How many Twitter followers does this account have? 31.1 thousand Twitter followers. Do I need to get dumber? Do I need to say random stuff on Twitter? Is that gonna give me more followers? Let me know. What is happening right now? What? I'm sure somebody's called it out here. Here, they like this. They would attack the Kabuki Warriors because these will be the teams in the tag team title picture. Yeah, duh. I don't understand what's going on here. Like, how do these accounts get so many followers? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on here. Like, what is this? Like, am I taking crazy pills? Like, why did they attack the other tag team that wants the tag titles? Wait, what's? I saw someone say, "Oh, they're a heel team attacking a heel team." What? Is there some kind of like pact where heels can't attack heels? First of all, you don't even know what direction they're taking them in. Maybe now the Unholy Union are maybe baby faces a little bit now. Maybe a little bit of tweeners. You don't know. But even if there were heels, who cares? Heels can't attack heels who want the tag titles? What are you talking about? Like, the IWC are just full of nonsensical BS tweets and takes. But here in the exposing the IWC, I'm going to be as logical and use common sense, and try to put bias aside. Because if I don't, you're going to get tweets like this where you're asking why tag teams are attacking other tag teams. I just don't understand what's going on here. The Kabuki Warriors are going to beat Alba and Isla to become the number one contenders. Yes, that's very possible. Yeah. Or that's the safe assumption. The damage control will get involved, the Bailey will get involved, and they'll probably lose. And then, lose, I mean, the Unholy Union will lose, and the Kabuki Warriors will win. That's probably what happened. And then ultimately, that'll lead to Life of the Party taking on the Kabuki Warriors. While we're on this topic, I might as well talk about the other. There's a topic that somebody wanted me to talk about, so let's address that now. The tag team division. We have 3 legitimate tag teams right now. We have the Kabuki Warriors, who will probably be tag team champions within the next 3 months. I'm hoping the after party or life of the party gets a bit of a run. That's the second tag team, like a legitimate one. And then we have the Unholy Union, which is the other one. So we have 3 legitimate tag teams, and then we have some other tag teams that have like singles competitors that are put into tag teams. I'm happy with the 3 we have now. Triple H is obviously invested in the division, which is great. I think we're in a good spot. I'm hoping later on we'll get more tag teams going forward. I think there's a lot of singles competitors that just need to commit to a tag team. Just accept that you are not going to have that a singles run and become a tag team, and then maybe that is your thing, and maybe that is something that can propel your career forward. I think we need more tag teams, and there are women who are in catering who are not going to get a singles push if we're being honest, and they would be better off just focusing on that tag team division. I think Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo. I think Deonna Purrazzo is coming to the WWE. I think Piper Niven will take a back seat, and we're going to get Chelsea Green with Deonna Purrazzo, and they're going to tell stories. And I think they're going to become a tag team. So that's going to be another one. But we just need more tag teams, more real tag teams with tag team names, with the gimmick and color coordination and all that stuff. We need real tag teams going forward in the women's division. We got 3, which is more than we had like a couple of months ago, right? So we have 3, and we can have some more. But some of these women just need to accept that the singles push is not in their. It's not going to happen for them. Okay, unfortunately, they gotta just invest in tag team. Liv and Raquel. No, because both of them are actually singles competitors, and I think Triple H has plans for heel Raquel eventually. So I don't love that idea. Temporarily, sure, but I want long-term, established, legitimate tag teams for the women's division. That's what I love about the Unholy Union, and I love about the Life of the Party. Those are 2 legitimate tag teams for the long run, I think. I think the Unholy Union needs to be baby faces if the Kabuki Warriors are winning the tag titles. I agree. They should be tweeners or baby faces right now. And then the after and Life of the Party are transitional champions because the Kabuki Warriors couldn't feud with Piper and Chelsea. That's probably the case, but I want Life of the Party to have a little bit of a longer run. Maybe could you get to Mania? Could you have the Kabuki Warriors win it at Mania? Just depends on the booking. Anything is possible, right? This is fiction. They can do what they want. But I would like for them to have a little bit of a run before Asuka and Kairi come in and take those titles. But we'll see. We'll see, though. Japanese wrestlers belong in Japan. They can't speak English for shit. WWE is an American brand. AR Gamble, I disagree with you completely. I disagree with everything you just said. Japanese wrestlers are welcome to WWE, and yeah, that's quite a take from you. But yeah, I don't have any issue with them not being able to speak English. They can understand English fine. Look at Asuka. She's been great. She's been amazing. She had an amazing career. Can you imagine if we didn't have Asuka for all these years? That'd be such a loss. That's crazy. Disagree with you completely. Borderline. Yes, it's borderline. Yes. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt now, but yeah, that's borderline. The Kabuki Warriors holding those titles might actually get them on the PPV cards. Yeah, exactly. I think they will get on those cards because they'll be champions. I think they'll have a Mania match. It'll be great. It will be great. All right, so let's move on from that. Let's move on to Cody Rhodes. Adrenaline in my soul. Something, Cody Rhodes. Let's talk about him. Okay. I think I might do a longer video on this, but for now, let's just speak to the whole Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns situation. Spoiler alerts. Spoilers. If you don't want to know what happens at WrestleMania 40, spoiler alerts for right now. I'll tell you right now. Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns. I'll say it again. Cody Rhodes is going to beat Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania 40. That is obvious. It's been obvious since he lost in 39. This whole year has been about Cody Rhodes taking the long road, going through hard times, struggling and fighting his way back to the top. They're not doing this story where he gets back to WrestleMania and he loses again. That's not happening. I don't care what anyone says online. Don't believe a single word of it. It's obvious what's happening here. Cody Rhodes is going to win. There's this talk of Cody Rhodes losing and then Roman Reigns beating Hulk Hogan's record. That is a lie. It's not happening. This is straightforward storytelling. It's obvious. Cody Rhodes, remember at Royal Rumble, he came back from injury. He entered at 30 and won the Royal Rumble very easily. He had a clean route to the Roman Reigns. He beat Solo Sikoa. And everyone was saying he didn't face any adversity. Whether you agree with that or not is one thing, but that's what some people were saying. He didn't face any adversity to Roman Reigns. Then he lost. Then what happened? He went through Brock Lesnar. It was terrible storytelling. Absolutely terrible storytelling. We still don't know to this day why Brock Lesnar attacked Cody Rhodes. We still don't know why that feud even happened, right? But it happened. And now we've gone through this whole Judgment Day nonsense, the whole Dominic Mysterio nonsense, all for him to get back ultimately to Roman Reigns. He'll probably have to go through Elimination Chamber because, again, they want him to have adversity, right? He has to struggle and fight and scrap his way back, right? So he'll lose the Royal Rumble. He'll have to enter Elimination Chamber. They'll probably have Solo Sikoa in there. They'll be doing everything in their power to prevent him from getting back to Roman. He'll win the Elimination Chamber and get back to Roman, and he'll beat Roman. That is clear and obvious. Anyone who tells you otherwise is either a fool or not paying attention to what's going on. Roman Reigns is not continuing past WrestleMania 40. It's over. It is over for Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 in Philadelphia. Cody Rhodes will win. It's obvious. Okay. I'm almost certain. So I'm so certain I will delete my account if I'm wrong. Okay. Cody Rhodes is beating Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40 in the main event. Night 2. Book it. I want to see Brock Lesnar's daughter in the WWE Women's Division. She looks strong. If she's interested, sure. She looks just like her father. I mean, just like him. So as long as she's prepared for that situation, as long as she's prepared to deal with that, bring her in. But she looks identical. She looks identical to her father. I don't know. Brock Lesnar has some strong genes because she looks just like that man. It's almost scary how close she looks to him. WrestleMania 40 is for a better story to Cody. WrestleMania 40 is for a better story to Cody. I think I understand what you're saying there. Cody losing at WrestleMania 39 and then getting a redemption to Roman and dethroning him at WrestleMania 40. Yes, that's correct. That is the story happening. Julia will sign with WWE and join Damage Control. I think that is a mistake. I think Julia should go to NXT. She can interact with Damage Control, but I think she needs to be in NXT in one location. It's hard enough to come into a new country and do a lot of traveling. I don't love that idea for Julia. She should do the same thing that Asuka did. She should do the same thing that Io did. Come into Orlando, come into the PC, learn how to wrestle the WWE way. They'll set her up with all the housing and all that stuff. She'll have all the friends in the world, a whole bunch of talent to work with. It's the perfect place for her to be when she's learning the WWE way and learning the American culture, right? So go to the PC, she'll hang out in NXT, and then in a year, if you want to pull her up, then sure. But I think she should stay in NXT for a while, be the dominant force in NXT, just like Io Sky, just like Asuka. And then you bring her up to main roster. There's no rush. She's like 29. Well, how old is she? Like 29? People don't want to hear it, but Cody Rhodes most likely will not have a super long reign as champion. Honestly, that's probably a good idea because long babyface reigns are not the best. So maybe a 6-month reign and then she loses by somehow would probably be the better way to go rather than a year-long reign. He gets the title. He holds it for like 6 months. Then he has to chase again. Chase. unfortunately, Triple H is loving these longer reigns. I don't know how true that's going to be, but babyfaces chasing is always going to be better than babyfaces having a long reign. Look at Seth Rollins. People are already tired of him. People want him to drop the title. We're crying out loud. People are rooting for the heels. They want Drew McIntyre to beat him, because after a while, they get tired of the babyface in the championship role. Unless you have good stories, like I always say, it comes down to the story. If you have good stories, then that's fine. But if you don't, well then people are going to get bored very quickly. That's the situation Bianca Belair ran into. Bianca Belair is a great champion, but they gave her nothing after the Damage Control storyline ended. They gave her a bad Alexa Bliss storyline, which I still don't know what the hell is happening with Uncle Howdy and the mystery of that, and she's going crazy, and that was never resolved. She then left and got pregnant, right? Then they gave her the Asuka situation, where both of them were baby faces, and they were feuding against Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, and it didn't make sense. Not Chelsea Green, it was Carmella, or was Carmella and Chelsea Green? I think, yeah, something like that. And we didn't know what was what, who was feuding with who was babyface, who was not, what was the problem, what was the story. It was terrible, and the reason why it was terrible because it was never supposed to happen. If you remember, it was supposed to be Bianca versus Charlotte. Then they had to pivot because of Ronda Rousey, right? So that's kind of the situation. Agreed. Same thing happened to Bianca at the start of 2023. They didn't have a plan. They didn't have a story. So they just threw her out there, and people got bored. Like, why am I so bored of Bianca? Because they didn't have a story. It comes down to the story. Doesn't matter if it's heel. Doesn't matter if it's babyface. If there's no story, people are going to get bored and tired of it. They may not even know why they're tired of it. They're tired of it because they're not interested in the story. So, yeah, Cody Rhodes probably shouldn't have a long reign. I would say 6 months, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, so that's got that out of the way. So we talked about Io Sky, talked about Damage Control, we talked about Michin, we talked about Cody Rhodes. Let's talk about Mercedes Mone. Speaking of Mone, she's gonna get paid here in a second. If you ask me, I'll set it up. I'll set it up. So right now, Mercedes Mone is a free agent, and the talk is she going to the WWE? Is she going back to Japan? Is she going to TNA? Where is she signing in 2024? Because she put out that hype video of herself working out and getting prepared. So now we're wondering, where is she heading? Or is she headed, I should say. I believe she's already signed a contract with the WWE, honestly. I think she's already signed, and they're just waiting to reveal it. Remember, Triple H and Sasha Banks, or Mercedes Mone, are very close. They text each other. They have a good relationship. If they wanted to keep this under wraps, they easily could, because they're so damn close. They text each other every once in a while. Like, they can keep this under wraps easily. I think she's already signed. And when you look at her post on the Twitter, not on Twitter, but on Instagram, she is posting a lot of crap. Let me look at this up quick. Sasha Banks. I'm sure you've seen this by now. She is posting up a bunch of stuff. Let's pull this up. She is teasing some of her, her toys, some of her merchandise with Sasha Banks. Why are you doing that? You don't have any. She's not getting any money from this right now. I think, unless she is employed. Then she's getting some of the residuals. I could be wrong about that. I'm probably wrong about that, honestly. But she's now posting all this stuff with Sasha Banks' name. If you ask me, she's excited because she has signed a deal, and now she can barely help herself. So now she's teasing left and right. Oh, look at this, look at that. Sasha Banks this, Sasha Banks that. She's continuing to tease the name Sasha Banks on Instagram. And I think it's because even this, she posted this video of them like calling her out as Sasha Banks. She posted this to Instagram. Like, what are you doing? Either you're trolling so hard, like this could be an epic troll, or you have signed a contract and you're excited. You can't help it, but you can't help but put out teasers. You can't help but put out type of these videos to show everyone, hey, I'm happy that I'm signed back. Let's look at the evidence here. They signed Charlotte Flair. They signed her best friend Bayley. Do you think they haven't signed Sasha Banks yet? I think they have. I think they have. Those aren't real. Okay. But even so, even if it's not real, which I believe that, even if it's not real, she's still posting them. She's still posting it. I think that she is on her way back. Let me be careful because something might pop up on here. You know how Twitter can be. Let me make sure nothing to pop up on my stream. I think she's already signed. Now, as far as her wanting more money than Charlotte Flair, supposedly, I have no issue with that whatsoever. You are in negotiations, okay? You are only worth what someone is willing to pay for you. I'll say that again because it's important. You are only worth what someone is willing to pay for you. If someone is willing to overpay for you, then you are worth that money. If someone will not offer you the contract you want, it's because you're not worth that. You are worth whatever someone is willing to pay for you. So if you ask for $3 million a year, that's fine. If they come at you and say, no, we're only willing to pay you $2 million, then you should negotiate. And whatever you land on, that is worth your worth. If you accept it, that's what you're worth. If you accept it, you are only worth what someone is willing to pay for you. So if you shoot for the moon and you land on a comfortable cloud, that's fine. Okay? If she asked for the moon and the sun and the stars, they say, whoa, we can't give you that, but how about this? That's a negotiation. That's how it works. I don't have any problem with her asking for a lot of money. And if honestly, I would probably pay her more than Charlotte Flair only because she's 31. Charlotte Flair is 37, 38, and she's getting injured, right? Sasha Banks is 31. She's in her athletic prime. She's 31. People think Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair, the fourth woman, she is 31 years old. 31. Charlotte Flair is what, 39? 37. And she turns 38 in April. Okay, that's 7 years. Lock Sasha Banks down. You're going to have more longevity with Sasha Banks. I don't have a problem with them paying her more than Charlotte. If you feel you're going to get more bang for your buck for more years down the line, I don't have a problem with that. Sasha Banks is 31 years old. She's asking for way more than 3 million. I'll tell you that, probably, and they don't have to give it to her. You're only worth what someone is willing to pay for you. They can say no, and they can negotiate. Now, her leverage is AEW, but if she doesn't want to go to AEW, not honestly, spoiler alert, I don't think she does. She can try to use that, but if the WWE are aware of that, if they catch a wind that she really isn't feeling AEW, they can hold steady and say, okay, Sasha Banks, you want $4 million a year? We can't give you that, but we'll give you 3. That's what negotiation is. That's what it's all about. Like, for me, I think she's already signed. I think the deal is already done. They're just waiting. Charlotte Flair said she'll retire in her 40s. Well, I didn't know that. She'll probably go longer. A lot of people think they'll retire early, and then the moment comes and it'll go a little longer. So I think Charlotte Flair will be around for a few more years. But again, Sasha Banks is 7 years younger than her. You lock her down. You give her something reasonable, not what she wants. Again, it's a negotiation. I don't think she's going to be unreasonable. She loves the WWE. She loves Triple H. Remember, Mercedes Mone, well, Sasha Banks at the time. Sasha Banks never wanted to leave. She never wanted to leave the WWE. She felt like she had to because of the way she was spoken to and how she was like the situation, how the situation came about. But she never wanted to leave the WWE to begin with. Right. Going off of what Ronda was paid, I wouldn't be shocked if Mercedes was asking for 5 or 6. I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Expressway. I would be shocked. I don't think she's asking for, because I thought the report was at one time Becky was making $3 million a year. I don't think she's asking for 5 or 6. And again, if she is, that's fine. They can tell her no and they can negotiate. But I honestly believe they've already come to a deal. She likes Triple H. She likes William Regal. She likes those guys. She likes them. She wants to be there. I think she wants to be there. And I think they already made the deal happen. But we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think she's already signed. But we'll see. Okay. So that is Mercedes Mone. You don't promote a WWE IP if you aren't under contract. If you aren't under a WWE contract, I agree. You don't do that. You should, or at least you shouldn't. Ronda was making 4.5. Where are you getting your number from? Where are you getting this from? 4.5. Where you get that from? From Meltzer? I'm curious. I'm being genuine. I don't know where you got that from. So let's move on. What is there else to talk about here? All right. So I thought about Sasha Banks. Let's move on to. I have some tweets here. I have some tweets from the IWC that annoyed me. So we'll see what comes up. I don't remember what I put here. Let's see what this is. This is. Oh, here's one. Pull this up. Let's pull this up. I don't really understand why people want to see Julia in the AEW/WWE. Just go buy Spartum and watch her there. Let me say that again. Just go buy Stardom and watch her there. So the whole point here is, why do you want to see her in WWE or AEW? Just go watch her in the promotion she's in now. Just cough up the money, go search it out, and go watch her over there. Why do you want to see her in the WWE or AEW? I don't know. Maybe because I don't watch Stardom. That's something someone could say. Like, I prefer to watch people in the promotion that I prefer to watch. If I am a WWE fan, of course I want to see top talent in the WWE. If I watch AEW religiously, then of course I want top talent to go to the AEW. This isn't hard. What kind of stupid? What is this? Like, what are you talking about? People want to see top talent in the promotion that they prefer to watch. I mean, the person right here said it perfectly. People learned about Julia from watching Stardom. Okay, most people don't have time to consume endless wrestling. Agreed. People want Julia to face their faves. Duh. Yes. Like, I don't understand. Like, these Joshi stands and these Japanese wrestling fans are annoying. Like, of course, if they're excited about somebody, you want to see that person compete in the promotion that you prefer to watch. Common sense. Common freaking sense. So I don't understand what your question is. Like, I don't understand what this is all about. Like, this is what he should say. I'm annoyed that some of you guys are excited about Julia going to the WWE because I want Julia to stay in Stardom. That's what he's really saying here. That's what this text, or not text, that's what this tweet is saying. But just say that. Don't give me this nonsense about why you guys want Julia to go to WWE, because I watch the WWE and I want her in the place that I watch. Duh. Okay, we're done with that one. Got that one off my chest. Okay, so this is gonna be an interesting one because the person whose tweet I'm about to pull up is someone that I have he's an active contributor, or he's active in terms of this person is always tweeting at me, and I've grown to appreciate his takes, even though I disagree with him a lot at the time, or I disagree with him a lot before. But I've grown to accept his takes and appreciate them to a certain extent. But this person is getting highlighted here in a second. So, but I'll be right back. Let me get some water. Who am I highlighting right here? Oh, here it is. Eric, you guys know Eric from Twitter, right? Very active on Twitter. I've grown to appreciate this person's takes, even though they used to annoy me at first. But here's Eric. Eric has a problem with the way Asuka has been booked. 2023 will be the year that Asuka was buried, he says. Sad to say it. And 2024 will be the year Asuka might leave the WWE. Here's the facts. He has a list of facts here. Talked about how she lost the Rumble. Well, all but one person lost the Rumble. Like only one person can win the Rumble, but okay. Lost to Bianca Belair. Sasha Banks lost to Bianca Belair. Charlotte Becky Lynch lost to Bianca Belair, but okay. She did lose to Bianca Belair. That's true. She lost. Had her championship reign be largely forgotten about by fans and management. Okay, I agree. Her reign was not great. She was a transitional champion. Okay, lost at SummerSlam to Bianca Belair, presumably making her 70-day reign as world champion her last reign. I probably do agree with that. I do believe that was probably her last reign. I agree with that. Then he goes on to say lost to Io Sky twice, hasn't appeared in house shows since October. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe there's a reason why she hasn't competed in since October. I don't know. Came back to join the group that cost her the WWE Championship. Okay. So this person lists off all the problems he has with Asuka's booking. Okay. Here's the thing. Okay. Have you seen Asuka recently? Have you seen her tweets? Have you seen her demeanor, her attitude, the way she's behaving? Have you seen it? You haven't seen it? Okay, let me pull up Asuka real quick. Asuka is having the time of her life with her friend. Asuka is loving her run in the WWE right now because she's with her friend. She's having a ball. She can't stop but laugh. She can't help but laugh. She can't help but smile. She's loving her run. It's obvious. It's all over her face. Why can't you be happy for Asuka? Why? Why do you have to be so negative? Why do you have to be so negative? Asuka has reached a point where she's enjoying her time. She's not worried about her wins or losses. She's not worried about her booking and like, who am I going to be champion? She's having fun with her friends. And why can't we just be happy for Asuka? Why do we have to analyze and scrutinize booking decisions and who's winning? And not everyone can be champion. Not everyone can have a long reign. Does it suck that Asuka had a transitional championship? Yes, it sucks that she was a transitional champion. But Asuka is loving her run right now. She's loving being with her friend. She's having a blast. She is, I mean, just look at all these posts. Kabuki Warriors are back. She's tweeting about the Kabuki Warriors. She is having a ball. She's enjoying her run. Why can't we just be happy? She's trolling Zelina Vega. She is in a good spot. She's tweeting about Damage Control being the greatest faction of all time. Why can't we be happy for Asuka? Why? It's crazy. Asuka took her retirement T-tweet. Okay, let me make sure I can read this right. It's crazy. Asuka took her retirement T-tweet a few days after she joined Kyrie in Damage Control. Asuka is loving this. People are so weird. Now we say Asuka took her retirement T-tweet. You mean she took it down? Okay, okay. That's why. Okay, that's why I was. Okay, Okay, that's why I was confused. Did she? Because I remember she had that retirement tweet, which kind of teased that my run is gonna be a little short now. You know, she said something on that. She's like, I got a little bit longer to go. It's right after she lost the title to Bianca. Then Bianca got cashed in on. She said, I got a little bit more to go. She took that down, huh? So she deleted it. She is loving this run. There's a picture of her on the ground. I think I can pull it up here. There's a picture of her on the ground, smiling with her friend. Where is it? Here we go. Picture of her smiling in the face of Kyrie. Asuka is having a ball. She's loving what she's doing. Why must it be so negative? Why must she try to drag a person down when they're enjoying their run? Let's all be happy for Asuka. Let's be happy for Asuka. Let's be happy for her run because she's with her friend having a blast. They were having a ball yesterday. Well, it's pre-taped, but they showed it yesterday. They were having a ball during that holiday Havoc match. She's loving her run. She's dancing the Damage Control music. She's dancing her way down to the ring. She's dancing left and right. Let Asuka have fun. Let her enjoy her reign. I'm actually happy to hear that she took down that tweet. Billy and Peyton said recently that Asuka doesn't give a F who's winning. She's getting to be with Kyrie and probably means the world to her. I love hearing that. Who is Billy and Peyton? Should I know who that is? Should I? Why am I blanking on Billy and Peyton? But yes, this is what I'm talking about. Sometimes we look too much on. We spend too much time thinking about wins and losses, who's winning, who's losing, and that is the judge and end all be all when it comes to someone's happiness. Oh, Asuka can't be happy because she took an L. Bayley must be upset. Like, if anyone is going to be pissed, it's going to be Bayley, right? Bayley's taking losses left and right, but she's not upset because she's on TV having fun wrestling, and there's a story being told, and she's happy about what she's doing. Asuka, we don't know how much longer we're going to have Asuka. We don't know how much longer we're going to have her, okay? But she's having a blast with her friends wrestling on TV. We should be happy for her, and that's all I want to say about that. Okay, sometimes when it comes to our faves, we get emotional and we think, "Oh my God, it's the worst thing ever." You don't equate happiness with wins or losses. Honestly, when it comes to professional wrestling, being used is what makes people upset. Like, there are people who are sitting in catering that would love to go out there and lose on TV. Let me lose. I want to be used. I want to be on TV. That's what makes people upset. That's what makes people depressed when they're not being used, when they're in catering. That is the problem. Asuka is on TV. Asuka is being used. Chelsea Green is on TV. Chelsea Green is being used. They're having fun on screen with their friends, and they're collaborating. They're making moments. They're telling stories. That's what they want. Being left off the TV is the problem. That is when they started feeling down. That is when they start feeling like they're not doing anything. When they're off TV. When Asuka's off TV, then we can talk. But she's having a blast with her friends. She's on TV every week with Damage Control, and we should be happy for her. No, Asuka's not washed. She just had a great match with Io Sky the other day, like a couple months ago. She can still go. She's not washed. Is she as nimble, as quick as she was in her 30s? No, obviously she's 40. She's at 42 years old, but she's far from washed. She can go. She just had a great match with Io Sky not too long ago. She can go. But she knows that a single championship run is not in her future. She knows she's not going to be beating Rhea Ripley or Bianca Belair anytime soon. She knows she's not going to be beating Io Sky, but she's having a blast, enjoying her wrestling, and she'll probably be tag team champions here in the near future. So let's just be happy for these people. We don't have to overanalyze wins and losses and who's happy and who's not, and who's being done dirty. Asuka's not being done dirty. She's loving this run. Okay, let Asuka have fun. Gable's hating. He's being hating. She's not washed. She can still go. She's had a good this year. She had a good championship match with Bianca Belair. She won the elimination chamber. She won the elimination chamber match, looking good there. She had a good match with Io Sky. She's every time Asuka is in the ring, I have no problems with her at all. Okay, let's do a quick rundown here. Okay, we have a couple more topics that people want me to address. I'll talk about it here. I keep getting comments about Bianca Belair's Mania opponent. I got 4 answers to that. I do not know. Unfortunately, I don't know who Bianca's going to be facing. When it comes to Bianca Belair's match at Mania, we just have to wait until Royal Rumble. Let's just wait for the Royal Rumble. I think all of our answers, or at least most of them, will be answered at the Royal Rumble. Whether Bianca beats Io for the title, which I don't think will happen. What happens within the Rumble? Like, you can tell stories within the Rumble that can last till Mania. Let's see what happens in the Royal Rumble. That PLE will tell the story. I think we'll know when that PLE ends. We will know the direction they're taking Bianca Belair. But until then, we just have to wait and see because they're giving us nothing. Right now, she's the top babyface. So you would think ultimately she should go for Io. But will they do that? I don't know. If Bianca Belair faces Io at the Royal Rumble, I think Bianca Belair will win because I don't see them booking Io Sky to beat her 3 times. Because I just don't see it. But if Bianca Belair enters the Royal Rumble, then we'll just have to see where it goes because I'll have no idea who she'll be facing by then. But it's up in the air. The Royal Rumble will tell the story. If Mia Yim loses, if she loses, Mia Yim will lose at New Year's Revolution. We'll see what happens. Will Bianca Belair go out there to make the save? Will Bianca Belair have to face Io at the Royal Rumble? We will see. Somebody's got to defend their title. Either Io Sky or Rhea, or maybe both. Again, I don't see them booking Io Sky versus Bianca Belair again. The first time they faced each other was Money in the Bank. Bianca was injured. The second time they faced each other, Bianca Belair had the visual pin. Bayley interfered, and then Kyrie appeared. What's going to happen the third time? Bianca has Mia Yim now. Bianca has Zelina Vega. She has Shotzi. She has backup. What's going to happen this time to allow Io to get the one-up on Bianca? Is it going to happen 3 times? I don't think so. Bianca Belair will beat her, I think, if they face each other again, which is why it probably won't happen. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Will Io Sky be champion all the way to Mania? Maybe, but I just don't know. This is the first year where it's been so up in the air. Like, we'll see. Remember last year, Asuka returned at the Royal Rumble with that cool makeup. Then it was clear that Asuka might be challenging Bianca. So we'll see what happens at the Rumble. The Rumble will tell stories. We'll see what comes up. We'll see how people look. Will Sasha Banks return at the Rumble? Will Jay Cargill be there? There's a lot of stuff that'll happen. A lot of stories that can be told at the Rumble. We just have to wait and see what happens. What if Sasha Banks helps Io, then Sasha Banks helps Bayley from she helps Io? Sasha Banks is for sure getting involved in the damage control storyline, I think, but we'll see. Bianca needs to get her lick back. Didn't she already do that though? You mean like the one-on-one match? She already got her lick back a couple times, I think. But yeah, I mean, she beat Kyrie. If she beats Asuka or anyone else, she's gonna get that title shot. She's gonna get that title shot, and I don't see how you can have Bianca lose for a third time. But we'll see. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe Io Sky will pin her 3 times in a row. I doubt it. I doubt it though. But we'll see. Bianca should win the Rumble considering she won in 2021 with no crowd. She won't, but understand that sentiment. Like if she won again, I wouldn't mind it because of that situation. Because she never won it in front of a crowd. If someone was going to win it twice, Bianca would be my pick. I wouldn't have any problem with that whatsoever. Okay, so let's move on to another topic here. Somebody wanted me to talk about Cora Jade. I've got no thoughts on Cora Jade. I think she's fine. Am I as high on her as others? No. Do I see a huge upside for her? No. I think she's a. I think she needs to lean into her character work and continue to develop her character work, and maybe that can be her thing on the main roster. I'm more excited about other people than her, but she's a fine prospect. I think she'll be fine. I think she'll get her chance at the main roster, but I'm not seeing like this huge upside in Cora Jade. Unfortunately, there are other people that I'm higher on, like Tiffany Stratton, like Kalani Jordan, like even Laura Valkyrie. I'm higher on her than Cora Jade. I think Cora Jade's fine, but I'm not high on her at all. I think there are more promising prospects when it comes to NXT, but we'll see. Someone wanted me to talk about Jade Cargill's road to WrestleMania. Jade Cargill should be lucky if she has a road to WrestleMania. I don't know why people are so sure. I think she will have a spot at Mania somewhere, somehow. But I don't think it's going to be a full-on match. I think it's going to be like a spot. You know how Ronda Rousey had that spot where she was with Triple H and Kurt Angle? Was it Kurt Angle? It's like Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, something like that. She's going to have some type of spot where she's in a tag team, or she's going to have a spot where she comes out and it's not an official match, but she looks strong and she looks cool. She's not getting an official one-on-one match at Mania. She doesn't deserve it. She's a newcomer who is green, who they're trying to reprogram in the PC. The people who think that Jade Cargill is going to get this big, massive showing and this big, massive push at the Mania in a singles match are dreaming. It's a pipe dream. She'd be lucky to be on the card, if we're being honest. But I think she will get a spot. She'll be highlighted somehow, but it won't be a legitimate one-on-one match at all. It was Kurt Angle, right? So that's that. So that's why I feel about Jade. I think she'll be lucky to have a Mania match, but I think she will get some type of highlight at the Mania. And last but not least, people want me to talk about Nikita Lyons. There seems to be the IWC is turning on Nikita Lyons a bit. I understand why, but it is interesting that she is starting to get a lot of pushback online now. You guys know Nikita Lyons, right? This one right here, Nikita Lyons. Yeah. Nice picture. Yeah, let me take this down because you never know what pops up. You never know what's gonna pop up. Let me take that down for a second before I scroll. Let me keep scrolling here. Yeah, Nikita Lyons. Yeah, just use this one. I'll use this picture here. Nikita Lyons shows off her Thikita booty shorts in a photo shoot. Okay, NoDQ.com. All right, so here's the thing about Nikita Lyons. I don't know what her character is. I don't know why I should care about her at all. She's a attractive female. She has curves. She's a bigger girl, and she has karate or kickboxing. She shows that off. You know, she has nice kicks. Has good athleticism for the most part. She's athletic, but I don't know why I should care beyond that. She does a lot of taunting, a lot of taunts in the ring and before the match. And I don't know what her character actually is, or why I should care, or why I should be invested in her. I'm down. I have Cora Jade above her in terms of main roster potential. I'm down on her right now. I think there's far more better prospects and more promising main roster prospects. I'm not even talking about the not to mention like the Tiffany Strattons, the Kalani Jordans, the Sol Rukas. They're all well above her. But even someone like Jada Parker, who I've seen wrestle twice before. I've seen Jada Parker wrestle twice, and I understand her character more than I understand Nikita Lyons. Jada Parker is a bully. She's a bully, and she's a mean heel, and she will beat your ass if you talk to her any type of way. That's the vibe I get from her. That's the demeanor, her character arc, the character that she's putting off. I understand Jada Parker. The second I saw her, I understand what she was. I don't understand Nikita Lyons. I don't know what she's doing. I don't know what this is. Like what am I getting from her? I don't know. She has a big butt. She uses it to her advantage. She strikes. She likes to strike, and she's a babyface, and that's about it. There's no character there. So I'm down on her potential in the main roster. Maybe she'll get something. Maybe she'll get a story that gets me engaged and make me care about her character. But I don't know what her character is right now. Some people say that she comes across as inauthentic. Like she comes across as inauthentic. Maybe. I can see why they think that. There's just no real character there, and so it just comes off as fake. A lot of like just a bunch of taunts and stuff thrown into one body with no actual character. So that's going to be her problem. So we'll see how she addresses that in the future. But yeah, I'm not really feeling her as a character. But my mind can always be changed later on. The thick MMA Barbie. Let me pull this up so you don't think I'm saying this. The thick MMA Barbie that looks like lions and thinks she's black. You went there, huh? You went all the way there, huh? You just went all the way there. That's part of the inauthentic part. That's part of the inauthentic part that I'm seeing online. Is that sentiment you just expressed right there? That's it, right there. That's what I'm seeing right now from the IWC, right there. What you just said, that right there, that. I also like Lash Legend. I like her growth and her progression. I put Lash Legend above her as well. I put Lash Legend above Cora Jade as well right now. She's not even top 50 in NXT. Okay, let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Zoom in a little. No, no, I'm not zooming in. I'm not zooming in on her her goodies. Yeah, this is her thing. She drops her ass on her in opinion. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how far this will go on the main roster. She needs to get an actual character that people can invest in rather than, hey, look at me in my my assets, But hey, that's for Shawn Michaels and her to figure out. I don't know what I don't have an answer for that. That's just what her character is. Yeah, that is her. Oh, you weren't critiquing. That's just her character. Yeah. So see, that's his interpretation. That's what he sees. That's her character. That's not a bad call out. I can see how someone can get to that conclusion. What was it? Yeah, I'm a thick MMA Barty that likes lions and thinks I'm black. I can see how somebody can come to that conclusion. I can. But she needs to have a better defined character. She does. I think Lash Legend is one of the best women in NXT. She has an extremely bright future in the WWE. That Otis spot and her dominance in Survivor Series was great. I agree. She really shut some people up because a lot of people were really down on Lash Legend for a long time. But after that moment, a lot of people have been kind of quiet on Lash Legend. Like, oh, maybe shut up. She really is showing out. She's a talent. I see bright future for her. I see a bright future for Tiffany. I see a bright future for Kalani. Jada Parker, I think he has a lot of potential as a mean heel. Sol Ruka, I think she's gonna do well. I think JC Jane is gonna have a good run. I'm down on Gigi Dolan. I'm down on Nikita Lyons. I'm down on Roxanne and Cora Jade, they're kind of in the same spot for me. They're kind of like in the middle. Like I'm not down or high on them, but I'm watching them closely. I'm trying to figure out exactly how I feel about Cora Jade and Roxanne. But yeah, there are definitely some talented people that I think Kiana James has a lot of potential. I like Kiana James a lot. I think she's athletic. She's very athletic, and she's talented. And I think she has a future on the main roster for sure. Let's see. But yeah, there's plenty of talent down there. We'll just have to see how it works out. But I'm down on Winnie Chu though. See, we need Winnie Chu back. I'm down on Winnie Chu. I don't know how much potential there is for main roster stuff. I think it works fine in NXT, but when it comes to the main roster, I don't know how much they're gonna get out of Winnie Chu. If I'm being completely honest, I don't know about Winnie Chu. Most of the NXT women I don't know, so yeah, I only know Cora Jade, Lash Legend, and Tiffany. Yeah, there's a lot of talent down there. There's a lot of talent, a lot of talent. Um, I'm not that high on Blair Davenport either, but she's a good worker. Um, but yeah, it's a lot of talent down there. They're only getting more and more athletic. So what's going to happen is the quality of the athlete is going to increase in the women's division. So right now there's like one Bianca Belair in like there's like one Bianca. I think 10, 20 years from now, there's gonna be a bunch of athletic Biancas in the on the main roster. There's gonna be a bunch of super athletes, and they're gonna raise the bar in terms of match quality. Like look who's down there. Sol Ruka is athletic as hell. Tiffany Stratton athletic as hell. Kalani Jordan super athletic. There's a bunch of super athletes down there. A bunch of them. Lash Legend is a good athlete. Kiana James is a very good athlete. Thea Hale, very good athlete. There's a bunch of very good athletes, and I think the floor is going to raise. The floor, like the long will be the days where you have these women in catering who are kind of stiff, who don't move. They're all going to be great athletes sooner rather than later, I think. So we can look forward to the days of really good athletic women in the WWE. Okay, I think that's all I have for today. Before you guys head out, remember to hit the like button on YouTube. It takes all of 2 seconds. Comment, leave a like, share the video. I see 3 likes, and there's like 10 people in here. Go ahead and hit the like button. All right, 7. Great, cool. I'm gonna be the next time I'm gonna stream. The next time I'm gonna stream will probably be Tuesday because I'm gonna be with the family tomorrow, with the family on Christmas Day, and then Monday will be Raw. So I will wait till there's no Raw Mondays. Raw is a Raw is a best of show. So it won't be any new thing to talk about from Raw. But I'll probably stream Tuesday or Monday. We'll see. But yeah, Saturday and Sunday no stream. Make sure you go like and review and watch my top 5 video I put up for the women's division. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, Monday is a best of episode, so no live show on Monday. I think the same thing is for Friday. I think the same thing. There's no live SmackDown, right? Yeah, so you have nothing to do. I think AEW has some kind of event, but I don't watch AEW like that, so I don't care. I actually do watch AEW PLEs or pay-per-views sometimes, but I'm not invested in the storytelling in AEW. But yeah, no Raw, no SmackDown. But the next week will be day 1, which will be a PLE type Raw, and it'll be a PLE type SmackDown. So we have big shows the following week on SmackDown and Raw that will set the stage for the new year and lead us into Rumble. Jade and Lash or some of the other black women should make a faction together. We'll see. We'll see what they do with Jade. We'll see what they do with Lash and Jade and Jakara. But there's a lot of talent down there. We'll see. Okay, I think I remember something I was supposed to talk about, but I won't. And I'll save it for next time. because I want to do a stream about what's happening in Japan and how Triple H is diving into the Asian market. He's trying to get Asian talent into the NXT. He's trying to sign Julia. He's trying to have partnerships with Japanese promotions. So the Asian market is a very hot topic for Triple H in the WWE, which is interesting. And I'll talk about that next time. All right, folks. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you guys. Comment, leave a like, share the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Let me know in the comments if there's something I didn't say, or something I should have said, or something you want me to talk about. Tell me in the comments below, and I might do it next stream. All right. Thanks so much. See you later. Peace.